there, Julia here. I am going to Japan very soon. Yes, I will be going to the Tokyo Pen Show. Yes, I'm very excited. And I'm up to my ears in Japan recommendations. Thank you. And of course, we will debrief when I get back. But today, I'm sharing the stationery setup that I'm taking along. The goal is to be as minimal as possible because I'm a minimal packer and we will be taking only backpacks. I'm also keeping in mind that Japan is a stationery haven, so I definitely felt like I didn't need to bring a lot because I'm quite positive that if I need anything specific, I can grab it there. So, basics. But let's get into it. First up, this little small pouch. I got this at a cute little t-shirt shop in El Paso, but for most things, I'll try to link some things. It's going to be quite impossible to link everything, but I guess just let me know in the comments if you want a link to something specific and I can see if I can find it. But the largest thing in here is this Canon Ivy printer. This is the older model, I think the original model, but it serves me quite well while traveling because my other photo printers are larger and I don't know, this one does the job for on the go. I also have the refills in here. So do I have just 2? So this is, I think 10 are in here. So 30 photos, and these don't use ink. It's like zinc, 0 ink. The backs are sticky and I've used these quite a bit in another traveling scenario journaling. So I have that. And then I'm just thinking about this pouch as kind of the basic tools. So in here I have my glue tape. This is the Tombow Pit Air Mini glue tape. I have my whiteout runner, which I know some people leave these behind for traveling, but I mess up enough when I'm writing that I typically need this. And then these are my scissors that I take when I go anywhere. Honestly, I love these little things. They're so small and TSA approved. You just pull them out and they become scissors. So definitely to cut ephemera, and sometimes they just come in handy for cutting like thread, like loose threads and opening packages, but also for journaling. So I have those. And then the last thing in here is this small little stamp pad. So in Japan, at the train stations, at different shops, definitely at the Tokyo Pen Show, there are stamps around. It's a big stamping culture. And so I just thought it'd be smart to bring a small stamp pad just in case, especially like at the train station, if the ink pad is dry, I can just like dab, dab, dab on the stamp and still get a good stamp. Cool. And so that is everything in this cute little pouch. I'm also taking this pen case, and this holds 4 fountain pens. I usually stuff a few extra there, but I am bringing 4 fountain pens and I am sticking to that because I'm sure that one or several will come back with me. There's nothing in here now because I haven't decided which 4 I'm taking. I do have a new rotation of fountain pens and I'm just going to choose 4 from there. I'll probably choose my top 4. I'll let you know in that video what I decide to take, but I have a feeling it's gonna be kind of those old faithfuls like the Kakuno, maybe a couple of those, I have no idea, but I'll let you know. I'll have about a week with the new lineup to decide what I want to take with me, but 4. And I'm not bringing an empty pen case just because, again, it is one of those things that I can get there. Especially attending a pen show, I'm going to get single sleeves. I assume there's going to be places where I can get pen cases, and those make really fun and functional souvenir items. So I'm only bringing things that I am using right now. Next up is this stationery pouch. I really like this. It's kind of like a hard pouch and clear. So I enjoy that it's clear so I can make sure everything's in here. I can see what's happening. This I know I can link down below because I just got this not too long ago and I haven't traveled with it. So this will be quite a test run for this, but I have high hopes. So opening it up here, we'll just start over here. So I'm sure you saw from the outside that I have this Travelers Company Love and Trip folder, and this is for ephemera. I did prep to have a lot of ephemera tags and receipts and stickers and that type of thing, pieces of paper, pieces of bags, packaging, all of that. So I have this for the larger ones that would fit in here. Also in here, I have a washi card. I took this washi card with me on a trip where I did journaling on the trip and it worked out really well. Just kept it really neutral. I have grids and lines and dots. So you can pretty much make this work with just about anything. And you know, having the choice of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 washi tapes in such a small form factor, like you can't be mad at it. I have a passport size sticker release book that I have filled and loaded with Japan related stickers and travel stickers. I'm just gonna do a flip through if you're interested. These are sort of leftover from past loading of stickers, but you know, useful ones like eating, check marks, question marks, moons are always a good one. Lots of stickers from the Travelers Company Tokyo set. We got some of Abby C and Everyday Explorer Co. stickers in here. Or travel. This one says Tokyo. Yay. These are fun little transparent ones that I can put on top of photos or little ephemera pieces and it'll look like a slide. So hopefully I'll get some use out of those. And then back here, there are some repeats and also a couple of blank pages that I can load up while I'm there. And as I'm using stickers, I can load in stickers that I find or buy over there. So it's pretty stacked sticker release, I will say. And then I have a smaller little folder as well. And in here, I have some of Traveler's Notebooks double-sided tape. So I have the option of using, what am I doing? I have the option of using the glue tape or this double-sided tape. I got this at SF Pen Show and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go there. So I just have this to use in my journal for the pen show. And then I recently got these. I had a little journaling session with some local friends and had these little definitions, this little dictionary ephemera book. It was so cute. And so I just picked out a few of those that I thought would go with the trip. And so I just have just a few pre-loaded ephemera in here, but also plenty of space to collect smaller ephemera pieces on the trip and keep it somewhat organized, because that is definitely a thing. I think if I don't have places to put ephemera that I collect on a trip, it just goes everywhere and it gets overwhelming really quickly. So I like to just have places for it to go. This was really hard. So these are all of the pens and markers that I'm taking other than the fountain pens. So I wanted to have a nice variety with these, but also just trying to be as realistic as possible of what I actually will use. So I have this pencil here. I really love this pencil. This is the Tombow, I don't even know what it's called. monograph. And so it is a lead pencil. I can lock the lead mechanism in here. The eraser retracts like that. And yeah, I just really like this pencil. And I figured if I do any sketching or something a little more detailed, I can have this pencil handy. And then I had a hard time choosing a non-fountain pen, but I recently got this Hobonichi multi-pen, and I think it's a gel pen, but it's a uni something. But I really enjoyed how it wrote, but the deciding factor between this and like, I have an Oto gel pen that I really like and my Muji .38 gel pen. The deciding factor for this was that it had 3 colors, so I can write in black, blue, or red and still have a great writing experience. And so we were going for small form factor and variety. Of course, I have a zebra mild liner. I use these a lot, and so choosing a color for this was tough as well. But I have so many neutral colors that I still think this is neutral, but it's just a little color, a little more color to the neutral. And then for headlines, let's just go here. Obviously, I'm gonna take the Tombow Furunosuke. Like, obviously, this is like my favorite pen. So I have a black one of those. I also decided to grab a brown one just for some variety. And then this one is I think a Pentel brush sign pen. So I still get the variation like the Tombow Furunosuke, but this one is like in a goldish, more yellow gold color. Still neutral, but I thought would be nice for like little call outs and headlines and things like that. And then back here, I have another empty pouch for ephemera and sticker sheets and things like that. And then this pouch, these are for like stamping as well. They have sticker backs, but you just stamp on them and then you can use it as ephemera in your journal. So I have, I think, 11 squares of these, and then the rest of this pouch are just letter stickers. So I have beads, I have some stickers that I made, and then these letter stickers from Everyday Explorers Co. in a few different colors. Also very neutral, but I've been loving using lettering stickers as well for headlines and call outs and things like that while I'm making spreads. So I absolutely had to bring my letter stickers. So yeah, this is the main kind of stationery pouch. And there's still lots of space for it to bulk out and to fill in. So I think this is going to be a good call. And I really like this because it is a manageable size. All of this is pretty small, but even more so, it's like the same size as my TN. So even holding those together, it's very manageable walking around with. And so I am also bringing this TN. Quickly, I'll talk about the customizations because I think I have before, but this is the Tokyo edition of the Traveler's Notebook. I have made some modifications myself here. I just used an eraser and erased the bottom half of the design. Maybe I'll stick a photo of the original design here, but I just erased it and then treated the leather with a like oily conditioner. I am not very good at knowing about leather work, but some sort of conditioner that we had at the house already. And then I reached out to Baumkuchen with their Truly Yours service, their customization service. This is the third TN that I have had customized. So here I just have the grommets on all 4 sides. I have a little front pocket with a little stamp on it. And then inside I did get a little pocket on both the front and the back. But yeah, let's go through my TN insert that I'm taking along. So in this front pocket, I have blotter paper, which I definitely think I'm going to need and use if I'm writing like in a park or something, and then it's time to go, I can close the page and not have ink transferred to other pages. I got this little paper testing set, I think from a stationery shop in Denver, but it's by Yamamoto Paper, and this is Slite paper. So I plan on using this to stamp things on outside of the TN because I am really bad at stamping. So at least this gives me a chance to maybe try a couple of times or just have it outside of my insert and then decide where I want to put it in the insert later. So little sleek pad there. Wrapped around the insert, I have a clear kind of portfolio. There's pockets on both sides and a little zippered pouch here. And this is for more ephemera, especially ephemera that I gather on a day-to-day, because I feel like I'm going to take this with us out and about, and then this stuff when I know that I'm going to be journaling, so I can collect the ephemera in here and then transfer it if need be. And then we have a pin loop that I have attached here, and that's, pretty self-explanatory. I can bring a pin along with me. Okay, the insert itself, I modeled after the Germany and Netherlands insert that I made, since I really loved how that turned out. And it's mostly blank to be able to journal while traveling. I love in the back they have this like fun little thing for, I don't know, quotes or sayings or just whatever, and that's fun. And in the front there's a space to write in your favorite places, your favorite food, and then others, and I just put stationery stores because obviously. So these are the pages that I have set up so far, just like an intro page with the dates here. I have some quick language help that does flip out. Same with quick currency conversion. And even if I don't use this, I think it'll be fun to just have with the insert to look back on as well. And then back here, I just have some notes on entry times and reservations for the Tokyo Pen Show, and also other tours and reservations that we have. And then opening up, I just have a very basic overview of where we're going, where we're staying. And then I plan on, after the trip, kind of taking my favorite photo, I'll say my hero photo, and making it a full page sticker here. And then the rest is wide open to journal in while traveling. And I only have one insert in here because I figured if I need anything else, like for doodling, for quick notes, like that type of thing, I can get it there, or just use a sheet of this Slite paper. And in the very back here, because I am going to a pen show, I have my usual kind of handout stickers and a stack of contact cards. I don't have as many different sticker types or as many cards, just because I'm trying to keep it minimal. So yeah, I really like how this turned out, and I've been so excited to take this to Japan. And then just a quick hack slash tip that I tried in SF for the pen show there, and I will be doing for Japan, is to take along several strips of bubble wrap for ink. Because when you buy ink, they're in glass bottles a lot of the time, and things get a little crazy when they're bumping up next to each other if they're not in a box or whatever. So I have several strips of bubble wrap that I do plan on taking along for stationery protection, even though this itself is not stationery. So yeah, that's what I'm taking stationery wise. Let me know how you think I did. Do you think I have too much here? too little. Also, if you have questions or just want to know more about anything in particular, let's chat it out in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out. If you want to see a completed travel insert, actually the one that I based this off of, I'll leave that for you right here. And I will catch you all in the next one.